little bit of ad-libbing into the program. A number of you know that we've been working to raise some money, and we have Dave's family here. And so many of you know that Dave served us for about 17 years, but before that, I knew Dave, maybe not when this picture was taken, but when I joined Corn Growers in 1988, Dave was one of the first people I met when he was with the state of Illinois promoting energy. And one of the things obviously he promoted was biofuels and ethanol. And here's he's inspecting a car, and I'm not sure if that's one of the GM Luminas or what, that Governor Edgar had brought in, working with General Motors as part of the state fleet. But so for a very long time, I've known Dave. He's been a fixture of the ethanol industry for many decades. So Dave loved to meet people. Dave was like super technical, right? And so if you know the people on this slide, this is Congressman Foster, who used to work at Fermi Labs as a physicist. They got along fine, right? No one else maybe knew what they were talking about. But he just loved that aspect of meeting people and working to bring a physicist up to speed with biofuels and corn ethanol. So, something else, and Lori maybe knows this, I don't know if the kids know this, but so when Dave worked for the state of Illinois, he was impossible to get a hold of unless he was in the office because he didn't use a cell phone. Okay? And he had a bag phone, or they had one cell phone that they would check out when him and Norm Merrick would go out and do different meetings, and maybe he picked up on it, maybe he didn't. When he worked for us, we couldn't get him to use a landline. And so when people called the office, he was always on his cell phone. And we couldn't buzz him to use the landline. And he would literally, as he drove from home to work, he would be on the phone all the way, like a 70-minute drive. And, I knew he was on the phone all the time because whenever I called, he either couldn't find his phone or he was on the phone because he didn't pick up. But, what I've learned since is, like on Wednesdays at 7, he called somebody. And then after that call was done, he called this next person. And they literally got a call on schedule from him during all that time. And so the relationships he built and maintained during that whole time, I don't know how he would have done it without a cell phone. And obviously now he's in the office on a cell phone. Dave also had a very organized desk. But he actually knew where stuff was. When you walked in and it was like, hey, I need a copy of this report. Oh yeah, it's right here. And he'd dig out that study. So it's, I know there are people like that. I'm not one of them. But he was just an amazing person, an amazing colleague, and an amazing friend. And so the boards made a decision to try and raise money for his grandsons for an education. And we reached out to a lot of our partners and his friends to ask them to contribute. And we're going to keep it open for a couple more weeks because there's a couple outstanding checks that haven't showed up yet. But we wanted to honor Dave by inviting his family up. And I would ask them to come up on the stage or maybe down here. And we're going to show you what we've been able to raise. So if you would do that, come over here. for the Dave Loos Educational Fund, $16,651. Okay? Now, if you notice that check, this is Cooper's. Same check for Camden.
Wow.
Same amount of money. Now, when we started this, there was 2 grandsons. Now there's 3. So, Colby, here's a check for $16,651.
Wow.
Now, because we can't predict what's going to happen, there's a 4th check, yet to be named or split amongst family.
Thank you.
So we appreciate everyone who valued Dave, loved Dave, and who contributed to the fund. We appreciate the ethanol industry, the ethanol plants all participated. There's entities in DC that participated, that worked with Dave, all across the country, other state corn organizations all participated in this. And we hope that as the boys grow up, that you're able to share with them how much you guys valued their grandfather and how we valued Dave and valued the educational and the scientific. He's always interested in knowledge. And so we thought this was appropriate in our recognition to what David meant to us. So thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much. That speechless. We've said this often, and it bears repeating. Dad would be enormously embarrassed. He would be eternally grateful, but very, very embarrassed. Brooke and I were talking on the way up here, how excited he would be for us to be here, and I was like, he would be, but at the same time, he'd be like, listen, I'm working. You guys go into the corner and listen while I do this. But he would be smiling ear to ear, very embarrassed and very, very grateful for his grandsons, and he would absolutely love his grandsons being here. So thank you very, very much. This means the world.